Guys, welcome to my channel. It's Bunny, and for today I'm doing something that I have never done on this channel before. So basically I've been doing this on my second channel for a couple of months now, and people have enjoyed me reacting to these trendy things, most controversial, top scariest, and when I tell you they love it, they love it. If you enjoyed it by the end of the video, make sure to like it. Let's go and check out 10 scariest attractions you would never want to try. Ooh. Okay, let's go.
When it comes to vacations, do you really fly halfway across the world to just sit by a hotel pool and relax all day? Or are you the type of adrenaline junkie that needs a daily thrill boost? Always on the hunt for the most
daily, maybe one time a year.
You can save the relaxation for later, because today we're interested in the most insane attractions from all across the world that are sure to get your heart pumping. From death-defying rides to precariously placed pools and every thrill-seeking adventure in between. Ready for an adrenaline rush? Let's get it on!
I love how they literally showed a lot of movie scenes. Like, yep, that's how your face is if we had a camera in your face.
Kilimanjaro water slide. Water slides are for kids, right? Well, not all of them. Imagine a water slide so big that a third of people who make it to the top turn right around. Well, you don't have to imagine. Just book a trip to Rio de Janeiro. The Kilimanjaro water slide has been open almost 20 years. Regardless, though, it's remained at the top of the list as the dominant king of all water slide drops across the globe. The 60-degree decline enables the lucky rider to hit 62 miles per hour. That's as fast as a car on the freeway, and all this in a matter of seconds.
Oh my God.
Also sports a 160-room hotel, 17 swimming pools, and a wave.
You know what? You can go on that ride. I will be on the wave or like somewhere in the swimming pool just meditating.
Pool. Definitely put this down on your to-do list if you're craving a ride down the world's most terrifying water slide. The Big Rush. I'm convinced that most thrill rides are just supersized versions of kids' toys. And that's definitely the case when it comes to the Big Rush. South Africa's Moses Mabhida Stadium is home to the world's biggest and only stadium rope swing. After a quick cable car ride up to the top of the dome, your first trial
that
begins.
thing can break.
A 352-step set of stairs slanted on a crazily steep...
Do I have to actually go up the stairs by myself?
Incline. You're harnessed in just like you're climbing a mountain. Take it from me. You have to put in the work for this one. After a moment on the 262-foot high platform, your life flashing before your eyes, you jump out, swinging out on a 721-foot parabolic arc over the ground. There's a lot of mixed emotions. 1 second you're on a free-falling journey towards the earth, the next you're swinging across the stadium like an uncoordinated Tarzan.
You can literally hit the other side.
In the stands and no players on the field. The Big Rush is only in operation on non-game days. Sadly, there's no chance of a mid-swing intercept. That would be one crazy way to score, though. Bridge.
Imagine scoring a goal like that.
Is a holiday to the Swiss Alps sound. Well, forget the skis and rolling slopes packed full of powdery snow. We're chasing thrills. There's no better way to view the spectacular beauty of the Alps, and maybe even peep over into France while you're at it, than taking a walk along the Trift Bridge.
To be honest, the view is amazing. Like, I would do it for the view. I don't think this is the worst, because you have so many things that you can hold on to, in a way.
Bridge. Maybe the word bridge is too strong a word to describe this. It's more like a fancy version of a tightrope, really. The cable car ride to reach the top is pleasant enough, but it's the high winds in this area that make the bridge shake and swing side to side. It won't be just the scenery that takes your breath away. This steel suspension bridge is only 1 person in diameter, so be sure to proceed single file and in an orderly fashion. It spans the distance between a 328-foot gorge, complete with sparse vegetation and craggy peaks. The walk is a long one. Try not to look down for 558 feet. But
from all of these so far, like, this is the one that I would try, I think, because I don't have a fear of heights. I just have a fear of fast going downwards.
If you're feeling brave enough, stop halfway and drink in the picturesque view of the Alps from what is undisputedly the best possible vantage point. Wildfire roller coaster. It's time to give Europe some love and head over to Kolmarden Wildlife Park in Sweden. Sure, the
what do you mean?
Wildfire may
Am
not
I
be
gonna
the
like
biggest or
get a roller
fastest
coaster with a
in the
lion?
world, but what makes it so impressive is that it's made entirely out of timber. You don't normally associate zoo.
Dude, I actually was in Europa Park and they had this like really old ride that is completely made out of wood. So I tried something like that.
With roller coasters, but it turns out combining your love of animals and going really fast works quite well. During the 2-minute ride, thrill seekers travel through 3 inversions and 12 airtime hills, all the while taking in the breathtaking scenery of the surrounding pine forest and zoo. We wonder if any of those nearby trees realize how close they were to becoming part of the attraction. On the scenic coaster, you'll hit max speeds of around 71 miles per hour. Not as fast as some of the entries in today's video, but still impressive when you consider it's the 3rd fastest wooden roller coaster on the planet. The title of world's fastest wooden roller coaster is the Lightning Rod at the Dollywood theme park in Tennessee, but it only beats Wildfire by a measly 2 miles per hour. I'll take the coaster with a view, thanks. Jebel Jay's Flight. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be shot out of a cannon?
No,
yeah,
I don't.
Unfortunately,
no, I didn't, and I don't wanna.
It's not the safest of pastimes outside the big top.
So
like the next
swimming in
is
air.
Probably Jebel Jay's Flight. It's only the world's longest zip wire.
Oh, it's
the
a
expedition
zip
to this
wire.
over 6,000 foot tall peak will take you all the way to the Hajar mountain range in the United Arab Emirates.
Maybe.
The zip line opened back in
I don't know.
2018 and extends a crazy 9,291 feet long. If you like the idea of hurtling forward through space face first, cheeks flapping as the air rips past your face, then this ride is for you. Topping out at a speed of 93 miles per hour, you won't be able to move your arms from down by your side, let alone smile or raise an eyebrow. The ride itself only takes about 1.5 minutes, but that's 90 seconds of white-knuckled speed. Ready to get strapped in and feel the G's?
Oh man.
The Edge Pool.
Doesn't look
There's
bad.
nothing quite like chilling out and relaxing on tropical
Bean, I
holiday
love
away
Mr.
in
Bean.
Southeast Asia. I mean, not every attraction has to induce adrenaline-induced sweat patches on our shirts. The Infinity Pool at the Edge Resort in Bali is the perfect place to cool off,
this is
enjoy a tasty beverage, and test out your fear of heights. But I mean, take a minute and just look at how stunning this architectural tour de force really is. Where better to soak up the sun than nestled against the edge of a cliff at a gut-wrenching ride of
so good. Exactly.
crashing ocean swell below. A 21-foot extension protrudes out over the Indian Ocean, with only 3.5 inches of glass between you and a long dive into the deep blue. I would say don't look down, but that's the best part. China Cliff Swing. The world's biggest swing goes to China's own Cliff Swing. Simple by name, absolutely insane by nature. This gargantuan massive structural steel is set to be unveiled on June 30th, 2020. This gives you plenty of time to save for a visit to China, and who knows, you may even be
Not
one
really.
of the first
It's
foreign
been 2
people
years
to ride
out.
it. Not much is known about this humongous
I don't
super
want
swing.
it.
However, we do know that the launching tower is a whopping 354 feet above the ground. That's like being on the roof of a 30-story building. As if that wasn't terrifying enough, the swing is perched on the edge of a straight 2,300-foot drop down into the river valley below. Is it sturdy? You bet it is. Engineered to be able to withstand a magnitude 10 earthquake and a level 14 typhoon. Make sure you commit this vertigo-inducing, velocity-driven swing of mayhem to memory. Arc Glass Bottom Pool. The Arc Tower in Vancouver, Canada is home to a very unique attraction. Now I know what you're thinking.
Not scary,
Hotels are
right?
boring. We want amusement park rides. Well, the designer of this building wanted to make a statement and stand out from the crowd. How did he do that? Nothing stands out from the crowd more than a glass-bottomed pool perched over a 200-foot drop straight down. What makes this so cool? Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're a kid again, reading a Superman comic. Remember wanting to be able to fly? Well, this is the next best thing. Being suspended in a pool on the underside of the building archway,
Kind of
down through the
feels,
viewing
yeah.
aperture has to be pretty close to having that feeling like you're flying at an altitude of 200 feet. I think the people on the pavement below, however, will look more like ants than citizens of Metropolis.
Oh my god, true.
Zominjaro Drop of Doom. This attraction really has to be seen to be
Nah,
believed.
man, I
You
don't
really
want
can't get
this.
your head around the scale of the thing until you're
Nah, bro, like one time I saw a video of this guy just like falling from that thing, and that scarred forever.
actually there
Yeah,
in
you
the
don't
flesh.
want that.
The Zominjaro Drop of Doom absolutely lives up to its name. Located at the Six Flags Amusement Park in Jackson, New Jersey, it's been shattering records ever since it was opened back in 2014. It's the world's tallest and fastest drop tower ride and remains at the top of the pile to this day. I know what you might be saying. How tall is tall? Well, tall doesn't even begin to describe
Not
it.
me.
This titanic structure stands at a whopping 415 feet above the ground. That's around 41 floors. It's actually attached and part of another colossal structure, King Ka. Sound familiar? Well, yeah. It also broke records when it was unveiled back in 2005 for the world's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Zominjaro consists of 3 floorless gondolas holding 8 people in each. As it ascends slowly to the top, the view is simply breathtaking. You can even see skyscrapers in not so nearby Philadelphia 41 miles away. It takes 30 seconds to get to the top, and that's plenty of time for you to regret the choices that got you into this mess in the first place.
That's
then
me.
There's a wait at the top that feels like an absolute eternity until you're dropped, hitting speeds of 90 miles per hour for a full 6 seconds before it hits the brakes, pulling 3.5 times the force of gravity. The rush is exhilarating, but you might want to leave lunch till after you've had a ride.
That was really fast.
Slide wheel water slide. What's more loved than a water slide and more fun than a Ferris wheel? Have you guessed it yet? The side wheel. Leave it to China to take the best of both worlds and combine them into an engineering masterpiece. This work of art is still in the development phase, but it needs to be on your radar for the cool factor alone. As I said, this wacky ride is part water slide, part rotating Ferris wheel. When finished, it will stand 79 feet from the ground and sport tubes 9 feet in diameter. That's enough room for you and 3 buddies to ride together side by side. This 459-foot massive tubes gave birth to an extraordinarily complex design that has to be seen to be believed. The added benefit? Jet propulsion of the water, height, and the drop are generally the ways in which you gain speed in a water slide. Not this design. As the massive tubes are rotating, centrifugal force is the main driver pushing riders through the tubes. Think of how a washing machine works. It's like that,
literally.
but on a gigantic scale. Theoretically, just a 5% increase in rotational speed would turn this ride from a leisurely paced water slide to the extreme adrenaline-fueled ride of your life that would leave you completely disoriented, not knowing which way is up or down.
Yeah, literally.
Psst, hey, you still there? Well, since you made it this far, here are all the shout-outs we promised everyone that commented on.
Oh my god, that was so fun! Alright, so if I would choose one of these, it would be the pool ones. They're awesome. They are creepy kinda, but I'm not really falling anywhere. I'm swimming. How about you guys? Let me know in the comments down below which one of these attractions would you try? If any, of course. Nobody's making you. You don't have to go anywhere or do anything except like this video. You have to like this video. You want more videos like this? Like. That is it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I love your faces.